Hello students. Today we are doing the seventh part of question number 1, class 9, chapter 2, maths, and the name of the chapter is polynomials, right? So it is exercise 2.2. So it is question number 3. Okay, so let's begin without wasting any time. Let's begin with the question. Okay, now here are two zeros are given. The first one is minus 1 upon root 3, and the second one is given 2 upon root 3, and the polynomial that we are having is this one, 3x square minus 1. Okay, so let's do the first case. It means that let's solve the first case. Now here px is equal to 3x square minus 1, and the value of x here is minus 1 upon root 3. So we need to substitute the power of it in this. So it is 1 upon root 3 minus square minus 1. So okay, now square means multiplication 2 times like this into minus root 3 and minus 1. So as now here we all know that root 3 into root 3 is 3. Okay, so it is 3 into, and minus into minus is also plus, so 1 ones are 1 and it is 3 minus 1, right? So root 3 into root 3 is 3. So now this is cancelled here, so it is 1 minus 1 and it is equal to 0. Now this was the first case. Now as per the second case here, second case. Now here px is equal to 3x square minus 1, and the 0 here is this one, the arrow is given here, this one, 2 upon root 3. Fine. Okay, so we need to write here 2 upon root 3 is equal to 3, and so we need to substitute the power of this into this x. So it is 2 upon root 3 square minus 1, right? Okay, now let's solve this. So this is 3 into 2 upon root 3 into 2 upon root 3 minus 1, as we have did this earlier also. So root 3 into root 3 is 3, right? 3 into 4 upon 3 minus 1. So here this 3 and this 3 are multiplied, so cancelled. So the answer is 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3, right? Now here in the first case you need to mention here that in the first case x is equal to minus 1 upon root 3, right? The 0 was minus 1 upon root 3, but in the second case it was 2 upon root 3, right? 2 upon root 3. Now this one is not equal to 0, and the earlier one, the first one was equal to 0, right? So the first case, in the first case, the value of x minus 1 upon root 3 is a 0 of the polynomial, but not 2 root 3. 2 upon root 3 is not the 0 of the polynomial, as this is not equal to 0, right? So this is the basic condition. Now here we have solved the question number 3's seventh part. Let's begin with the eighth part, right? Okay, here is the eighth part of question number 3. So here it's given this is the, we need to find that this value is the 0 of this polynomial or not. If the value, if after substituting this value in this polynomial we get 0 as the answer, as the result, then it is a 0. Otherwise it is not a 0 of this polynomial, right? So let's begin with it's px equal to 2x plus 1, then it is p minus 1 upon 2 is equal to, now we have substituted the power of this, x here instead of this. So it is now cancelled like this, so it is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now this is not equal to 0, right? So we can say that here p 1 upon 2 is not equal to 0, right? So it is not a 0 of the polynomial. So x is equal to 1 upon 2 is not a 0 of the polynomial, right? Okay, so here our third question ends. Now we need to go to the fourth question. Let's read the question. Okay, here is our fourth question, right? So it is to find the 0 of the polynomial. In this case, in every case, I mean, we are going to solve various questions. So this is our first polynomial here given, and we need to find the value of the 0, find the 0 in it. So as we all know, it is px is equal to x plus 5. Now x plus 5 is px, and we should know that it is equal to 0. So we need to take this equation. So it is x plus 5 equal to 0, and if we need to find the value of x, we need to keep all the other numbers to the right side and keep the x on the left side. So we are taking it to the right side, transposing it to the right side. It is plus 5, so it will be minus 5 here. It is minus 5. Now we need we have found the answer here, so we need to write that therefore x is equal to minus 5 is the 0 of the polynomial, right? We need to write the statement in the every answer. Fine. So let's do the second one. It's px is equal to x minus 5. Okay, so let's solve this. Begin over here, x minus 5, which should be, again this will be equal to 0, right? So we should not forget that we are going to use these two, right? So it is x minus 5 equal to 0, so it is x is equal to 0 plus 5, and it is 5. Then again write the statement that x is equal to 5 is the 0 of the polynomial, right? Okay, now the third one, it is px is equal to 2x plus 5. Now this is the third equation is given, so which should be equal to 0. So we will take it as a 0 because it is given. We just need to find the 0 of this polynomial. So we need to substitute this 5 over the another side, and it will be minus, and this is 2x, this is multiplied. So when we transpose it to the other side, it will be 1 upon 2, so it will be minus 5 upon 2, right? So write the statement over here also, the same thing, right? I hope you got it now. Px is equal to this and this and this, and the statement should be this one, x is equal to minus 5. X is equal to minus 5 upon 2 is the 0 of the polynomial, right? I hope you got it. So let's start with the another one. Okay, we have solved the 3 questions here, so let's do the fourth one. And the fourth one is px is equal to 3x minus 2 is equal to 3x minus 2, right? Okay, so now here it is given, now it is equal to 0. We have to take this. So let's transpose whatever we don't need on the left side. So it is 3x is equal to 0 plus 2. Now minus 2 will come here on the right side, and it will become plus 2, and this is 3x, so it is 2 into 1 upon 3 is equal to 2 upon 3 here. So x is equal to 2 upon 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, now here comes the fifth one. That is px is equal to 3x, which is equal to 0. Now this question is given, but we know this, so we're gonna write it. So 3x is equal to 0, so x is equal to 0 into 1 upon 3, which is 0. So we can say that x equal to 0 is the 0 of the polynomial. Now the sixth part of this question number 4, it is ax, which is again, as we just did it in the previous questions, this thing is equal to 0. So let's transpose whatever we don't need. Now it is a here, so it will become 1 over a, 1 upon a, so it will be 0. The same, x equal to 0 is the 0 of the polynomial, right? This was the sixth part. And the last part of this question and of this exercise. Now the question is this one, and it is cx plus d, which is equal to 0. So we need to find the 0, so we need to find the x, right? X is equal to 0 minus d. Now x is equal to minus d into 1 upon c, because c here is multiplied here, is multiplying here with x, so on transposing it to the right side, it will become 1 upon c. The function here will not change, right? So the now this is the 0 of the polynomial. X is equal to minus d upon c is the 0 of the polynomial. We can write it. Now here your 2.2 is finished. So in this next video we are going to solve exercise 2.3. okay, till then, goodbye.